I realized tonight, as I was setting things up and running behind, that I have never done the meditation from the tower. And for those of you who haven't been here in person, this is kind of a magical space. I know that we come up here once a month as a congregation, and we do our version of communion. And at the end of communion, we all sing together, and we close with the Amen. And it is one of the most magical experiences that anyone could ever hope to have. So I thought, why not bring you all along up here? So if you would please, for tonight's meditation, just find a comfortable place to sit. Doesn't matter where or how. And prepare by taking a breath. Exhale when it's comfortable. And another. Be here with me now. This is a simple request. It is a beingness, not an arrival. Just be here, exactly as you are, feeling how you feel. You do not need to change a thing for this moment to be perfect. You are simply here, and that is enough. Let your body settle into wherever it is. The seat, the floor, the cushion, and relax. Continue to breathe. And there we are. Continue to breathe as we pick up this meditation here in the tower. I'm sure that some of you heard me in a muffled sense a moment ago. So now let us return to breathing comfortably, naturally, as we are. Let your body settle into wherever you are. The seat, the floor, the cushion. Feel the weight of yourself being held. Not holding, held. There's a difference, and it is deserving of noticing. One is a doing, the other is a being. Just be held. Let your breath find its own rhythm. Easy, free, all on its own. You may measure your breaths any other time you wish, but for now, simply allow the breath that was happening before you started paying attention to it. That one, and the next. Observing, not controlling. It is wonderful to be here with you
Thank you for joining me now. Before we go anywhere into the space of this guided meditation, I want to gently acknowledge something honestly. You did not arrive here empty. You arrived here as someone with a name, a title, maybe several, a role, or a whole stack of them layered on like coats you've been wearing for so long you forgot they weren't your skin. You are someone's parent, perhaps. Someone's child. Someone's colleague, neighbor, friend. You hold a position somewhere at a desk, in a home, in a community. You are known by the things you do and the things you're responsible for and the way other people need you. Just notice. Observe for a moment, just to see what those are for you. It means nothing real about you, nothing good or bad, or right or wrong, nothing greater than or less than, just roles, just labels, nothing more significant than that. And underneath those titles, there's the list. You know the one. The tasks that followed you in through the door tonight, quiet but present. The thing you didn't finish, the message waiting, the appointment, the obligation that has your name on it and hasn't been tended to yet. Allow yourself space to be aware that these are, in fact, rattling around in your thoughts, making some noise. And underneath the list, there's the motion. The mind that doesn't fully stop when the tasks run out. The planning that runs ahead of you into tomorrow. The replaying that pulls you back into yesterday. A conversation you're already composing. An outcome you're already rehearsing. Just notice. No judgment. This is simply what a busy, caring, engaged mind does. It moves. It tends. It prepares. It busies. It keeps the still mind noisy with movement in thought. And underneath the motion, there's something quieter, but just as constant. The soft monitoring, the low hum of checking. Am I okay? Is this going the way it should? How do I seem? Am I present enough? Am I peaceful enough? even here, even now, you who came seeking stillness is watching yourself seek it, evaluating and grading yourself on the seeking. That too is motion, noise. And although it feels tender in this moment, we can see that it is also true. Even the wanting to be still is a kind of reaching. Even the hoping for peace is a kind of restlessness. Even the most sincere spiritual longing, when it becomes effortful, becomes another thing the mind is doing. See if you can notice all of it right now. The name, the label, the list, the planning, the monitoring, the reaching. All of it moving in that thinking space within. All of it happening and impactful, though perhaps imperceptible before now. And all of it, every single layer of it happening somewhere all at once. Layers and layers of mental noise we call thinking, doing, being. All of it on top of something else. Something deeper than the truth of noise. What is it happening on top of? Feel for it. Not with the thinking mind. The thinking mind is part of what's moving. Feel beneath the thinking. Breathe and allow the discovery without searching. For this game of finding cannot be won through seeking. Allow. Observe. There is something here that is not moving. Do you feel it? The sensation of a nourishing, deep breath which energizes every part of you, but free from the effort of breathing. A fullness, a strength, a weightedness which feels like if it could speak, it might be saying, I am. That is not the stillness you came here to find. It was not created by this meditation. It has not been produced by your effort or your intention or your willingness to show up tonight. It was already here. from the first glimmering moment of your life. It is always here. The noise you came here today with was happening on top of it. The list you've carried throughout your life, faithfully doing what you believe is important, was happening on top of it. The planning, the monitoring, the reaching, all of it was happening on top of something that was never disturbed, never moved, never went anywhere. Stillness isn't the absence of noise. Stillness is what the noise has always been happening inside of. Like a sky and the weather. The weather is real. The storms, the clouds, the wind, all of it real and moving and sometimes very loud. And the sky holds every bit of it without being changed by any of it. The sky doesn't fight the storm. The sky doesn't achieve clarity once the storm passes. The sky simply is open, unchanged, endlessly itself through everything. That is what you are touching right now. Not something you built or earned. Not something you will lose when the meditation ends and the list comes back. The ground was always here within you. You are standing on it right now. You have always not only stood upon, but have always been the ground, the sky, the all. Rest here now. Do not try to rest or try to be still. Simply let it be what it is. If thoughts come, and they may, simply notice them the way you'd notice clouds in the sky. They move, you watch. The sky doesn't go anywhere. If the list returns, let it move through. It isn't an intrusion, it's weather. You are the sky. It passes. If you find yourself checking whether you're doing this right, that too is a cloud. Let it pass. There's nothing to do here. There's nowhere to get to. The peace you sought is what you're sitting in. It was underneath every moment of seeking. Simply be. This is what you are. Underneath everything you do. This has been here through every hard season, through every busy year, through every night when sleep wouldn't come, and every morning when the list was already running before your eyes opened. This has never needed tending. It has never needed protection. It has never once asked anything of you. It simply is. You simply are. And right now, just this is everything. This is holy. This is reality. Very gently now, let the world begin to return. Do not seek to leave this stillness. You cannot leave it. It is what you are. But the life waiting for you outside this meditation is also the life you get to live from this place. And that changes everything. You may remain in stillness and also return to life, simply allowing the noise to be less noticeable now, allowing stillness to be louder within. Be the sky. Be the ground. Wherever you go and whatever you tend to, everything else is happening while your still, quiet, always present self is being. Feel your body in the room again. The weight of it still held. The breath still moving faithfully and quietly. The list will come back. The roles will come back. The motion will return as it always does, because you're a living person in a living world, and that is its own kind of beauty. But underneath all of it, you now know what's there. You've felt it. Not as concept or intellectualization, as the ground of you, as the sky of you, all of it good. And the next time the noise gets very loud, and it may, you can remember, easily and without effort, you have found yourself, your true self, and so you can never lose it. Simply return your attention to the ground that never moved, the sky which holds the world undisturbed. Take one full breath in, let it fill you completely, and breathe out slowly, releasing nothing but breath, because nothing needs releasing. You carry the stillness with you. You always have. When your eyes are ready, let them open softly. Welcome back to the world. It is exactly as you left it. So are you. Thank you. Join me next Wednesday for another meditation.